time to find out, everybody. The 1996 draft lottery. Now, there are protected picks in terms of top three. But I have the second best odds with the Lakers. I'm pretty sure that's top three protected. You guys have the 7th pick with the Kings, and I feel like that was also top 10 protected, or top 3 protected, excuse me. So we'll see. They might not be. I genuinely don't remember after last night's power outage. This is a huge, huge moment moving forward. 13th, the 76ers stay. Both are top 3 protected, so we're hoping for 4th. Both of us. To make sure we at least get the pick. Detroit, with their fucking amazing logo, stay at 12. Number 11, the San Antonio Spurs, stay. Number 10, the Cleveland Cavaliers, stay. Razor Sharps right in chat. We need teams to jump. Miami at 9. The Miami Heat have moved into the top 3. Orlando at 8. Okay, you guys will be picking 8th. That's very good news for you. Pick number 7, Golden State stays. I need another team to move up. Come on. Come on. Pick number 6, the Boston Celtics with their brand new logo. Stay. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Pick number 5. The Toronto Raptors. Modern logo, of course. The glitch. The Raptors stay. This will be the time I win the lottery. I've won it before. Pick number 4. The Vancouver Grizzlies. Stay. So I will not have a top 3 pick in this draft. But you guys will have the 8th pick. Fair enough. That was the risk I took. Miami at 3. It's the Lakers. So my pick will either be 2 or 1. Will it be myself? It's the Suns. I had their pick, or actually I had the Lakers pick. And it is outright the Lakers pick. The Miami Heat have the number 1 overall pick. The Lakers, that was the pick that I had. They will keep their pick. You guys will be selecting 8th. I'll be selecting 20th and 26th. You guys will be picking 8th, 21st, and 22nd. I didn't have it pan out for me with that Lakers pick. It's going to be a real interesting draft from here. But tonight has not been my night so far. Not at all. To the draft we go. The Miami Heat, with the first overall pick in the 1996 draft, select Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson goes number 1 to the Miami Heat. Second overall, the Phoenix Suns select Kobe Bryant. The Lakers were so close. Kobe's going to Phoenix. Kobe Bryant is a Sun. The LA Lakers select Ray Allen. 3rd overall. Talk about looking weird. Ray Allen is a Laker. 4th overall, the Vancouver Grizzlies select center Marcus Camby. 5th overall, the Toronto Raptors select guard Kerry Kittles. 6th overall, the Boston Celtics take point guard Steve Nash. I wish. And 7th overall, the Golden State Warriors select Stephon Marbury. Starbury out to Golden State. So 8th overall, the Magic do not get a trade offer, so you'll be making the pick. Let's talk about the top players available. Actually, let's talk about your team here really quickly so you can kind of get an idea of what you have. You have point guard Penny Hardaway. Shooting guard Jim Jackson. At forward, Brian Russell. Power forward, Juwan Howard and Brian Grant. At center, Greg Ostertag. So, here is who happens to be available. So your best point guard at this stage, there's no doubt about it. Your best point guard, and again, we'll see if there's a center. But the best point guard available is Derek Fisher, hands down. Although Moochie Norris is a great name. At shooting guard, it's a good thing you don't really need one. Monty Howell's probably the best one. Shooting guard's honestly pretty weak. At forward, you have the likes of two phenomenal players, Celtics legend Antoine Walker and Peja Stojakovic. Also available in this draft. Power forward, you got two decent options, honestly, in Sharif Abdur-Rahim and Walter McCarty. Those are the two best power forwards at this stage of the draft. McCarty can play center. Abdur-Rahim not so much. And for actual centers, Eric Dampier is the best one. Outside of, I don't know, Jermaine O'Neal. So, obviously, you guys kind of need a better center than Ostertag. Jermaine O'Neal or Zydrunas Ilgauskas are your best options. Do we need to throw it to a vote? All right, I'm seeing people mention Z. All right, so the 5 I would consider taking. If I were you, you don't need Derek Fisher. You don't need a point guard. So we will put Antoine Walker on this list. We will put Peja on this list. Power forward, we will put Abdur-Rahim on this list. Can also put McCarty on this list, although I got to be honest, he will probably be dropped out in exchange for Zydrunas Ilgauskas. And yeah, we'll probably take McCarty out for Jermaine O'Neal. Those are your best 5 options. The poll is up. You are in control of your destiny, chat. You are in control of your destiny. You've already got to look at your team, seeing who you needed. The question is, which direction do you go? You lucked out with a top 3 protected pick. You lucked out with the top 3 protected pick. The risk paid off. Who's it going to be? And I think we can comfortably call it at this point, unless there's a big comeback. Yeah, we'll officially call it. I don't think we have to waste any more time. With the 8th pick, the Orlando Magic selects Jermaine O'Neal, the 17-year-old. So Jermaine O'Neal is the pick. 9th overall, the New York Knicks select Sharif Abdur-Rahim. Very strong player. Number 10, the Cleveland Cavaliers select center, computer-generated Garrison Delk. Pick number 11, the San Antonio Spurs take Peja Stojakovic. I'm so mad I didn't end up with a top 10 pick. A fucking lottery-protected Lakers pick, man. Pick number 12, the Detroit Pistons take computer-generated power forward Curtis Brady, who won the title of the Atlanta Hawks. 13th, Philadelphia takes forward Antoine Walker. Fuck. 14th, the Chicago Bulls select computer-generated center Albert Ferguson. 15th, the Indiana Pacers take center Eric Dampier. 16th, the Dallas Mavericks select power forward, obviously generated, Rex Hood. 17th, the Denver Nuggets take Austin Williams, point guard. 18th, the New Jersey Nets select Shandon Anderson, Forward out of Georgia. And 19th, the Washington Bullets take center, Zydrunas Ilgauskas. So close. So close to getting who I wanted. I do have a backup plan, but Ilgauskas goes to the Bullets. So it's my pick here, and then you guys have 2 in a row, so pay attention. But in terms of best players available, Derek Fisher, Tony Delk. There's really no great shooting guards in this draft unless you're looking at computer generated. There really isn't. It's pretty rough in that regard. It's also pretty rough at forward. Malik Rose is probably there. That's not Tony Delk. Yeah, there's some weird thing that goes on with the pictures. So best players available, Derek Fisher, Walter McCarty. And at center, there's pretty much nobody. So I'll be going for Walter McCarty or Derek Fisher, if I'm being honest. And I'm not sure how long Gary Payton's going to be around. I do have Bob Sura, Charlie Ward behind him. Power forward, we got Kemp and Hot Rod. I could honestly take either of them. Just whoever I think will be the best of the two. Let's see. Derek Fisher. Starter bench comparison. Ooh, they might have rated him kind of low. And then Walter McCarty, starter bench. Okay. Well, that's yeah, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Which one do you want chat to have? Yeah, it's pretty much how this is being phrased. Yeah, this draft is kind of empty at this point. I'm going to take Derek Fisher because I need more protection at guard in case Gary Payton leaves. So Derek Fisher, welcome to Minnesota. So back-to-back picks for the Magic. The first pick's pretty obvious. You get another big man in Walter McCarty. He is the most notable player left from this draft, really. I mean, unless, like, was Jerome Williams available? If it's not Walter McCarty, it's Tony Delk. Malik Rose. I don't think Othello Harrington was in it. Jeff McKinnon, Lorenzen Wright. Let's see. See, I mean, Jerome Williams is there. So honestly, Williams might be a little bit better than McCarty. Is Lorenzen Wright. R.I.P., by the way, Lorenzen Wright. Was he in the game? No. Lorenzen Wright's not in. Is Jeff McInnes in the game? I'm pretty much going to tell you guys who the best options are left, and we'll shorten it. McInnes. No McInnes. Fellow Harrington, were you in the game? Not looking like it. No. Malik Rose. Are you gone at this point? You're not. You're supposed to be forward, not a power forward. We know Tony Delk's in it. Vitaly Potapenko, center out of the Ukraine. Were you in there? You weren't. And then Jerome Williams. So, your best three options right now pretty much comes down in terms of the most prolific point producer of the group. It is Malik Rose at forward. You do have Tony Delk as a guard just behind him. Honestly, Delk played 3 years, and then there's Jerome Williams, who only played 9 years as another big man. So it's pretty much, do you want a guard, a forward, or a forward? It's pretty much what it comes down to. It's pretty much what it comes down to. Or you could still take McCarty. If people prefer McCarty, I can add him back, but the other three were a bit more prolific than he was. So the poll is up. You might have to refresh to get it to pop up. But the poll is up. Vote. And honestly, whoever finishes second is who will eye up next. So yeah. See what you got. See what you got. It's looking like there's the love for Malik Rose and Tony Delk as the 2 picks. Yeah, it's weird how it just puts in like filler options, but yeah, I mean, obviously the super high-end draft. Super high-end draft. It does drop a bit. All right, so Malik Rose is going with this pick out of Drexel. And you're going to be making this pick too, and it's going to be Tony Delk, who beat Williams in terms of who else people wanted. There you go. You got Tony Delk out of Kentucky. I have the 26th pick, which means I'm boned. Trevor Carney goes to the Blazers. Generated guy. The Hornets take another generated guy. And the Nuggets take another generated guy, I believe. Please tell me there's an offer. Oh, thank fuck there's an offer. Thank fuck there's an offer for my pick, because I don't want to make it. There's nobody left. There's nobody left. So 98 first rounder, top 5 protected. Mark Eaton in a 2002nd. Mark Eaton would be decent depth. Randy Brown, also have to give up a second for it. Top 3 protected pick. 2 years from the Bulls. Dan Barrows, Doug Smith. Not feeling too good about this. Atlanta's 97 first rounder. I don't hate that. Atlanta's 97 first and a 98 second. Atlanta did just win the NBA title, but I didn't really like their roster that much. 2000 first and second from Utah. I don't think I can bank on this still going at that point. Lottery protected. Antoine Burton. It's a second rounder, so that's scary. Kelly. 99 first rounder from the Pistons. 99 first rounder from the Rockets. I am definitely leaning Seattle's next 2 first round picks, but they're both top 3 protected. It's got to be Atlanta. It's got to be Atlanta. First next year, second the year after. There's nobody I want to take with this. Yeah, I'll take that deal with Atlanta. No doubt. No doubt. So we'll sim to our next pick, which is you guys. I'll see if there's anybody left. You haven't gotten any offers. Moochie Norris is real, and so far is the best guy left. God, Adrian Griffin. Wasn't even real, but for some reason he has a picture. Good to know, or at least wasn't in this draft. Forwards. Ralph Morris isn't even real. Yeah, I told you, this draft really kind of dries up. Right now, it's looking like Moochie because there's nobody left. You guys are just kind of stuck with what you get. Yeah, I mean, that's it. Like, he's the last dude. And then there's all these computer-generated guys that are pretty bad. So, you pretty much get no choice. You're going to take Moochie Norris with this pick. Because he is the most notable player from this draft left. That's just kind of how the cookie crumbled there. And now I'm on the clock towards the end of the second round, which means I'm fucked. No matter who the hell I sign here, I'm probably not keeping them. Probably not. So let's take this big center with an 8-foot wingspan, because fuck it. Lionel Hodges, welcome aboard, whatever. Whatever. So that is it for the drafts. Allen Iverson off to Miami. Kobe ends up in Phoenix. Ray Allen in LA. And you guys missed out on some names, but you did end up with Jermaine O'Neal in this draft. He's not elite out of the gates. B- potentially. We'll see what's up there. Abdur Rahim at a 79 immediately after for the 19-year-old. Also apparently a B-. Yeah, Yeah, Peja for the Spurs. Antoine Walker, who I would have loved. Ogauskas went the pick before Derek Fisher, who ends up being a 75. You guys get Rose and Delk, who are both low 70s to round it out. So we'll see. We will see. Yeah, Hodges is a 66 D potential. I will be letting go of him, but I am going to sign Derek Fisher. B potential for him. So yeah, it does change. I'm looking pretty rough on cap room, apparently, because I got a lot of money in cap holds. For you guys, I mean, you could still sign Moochie. Ooh, D plus potential for Moochie. Probably don't want to bring him in. Delk, rocking a B potential. He's worth keeping. And Rose, a C minus. Honestly, you could let go of Malik Rose. C minus potential, only a 71. He's going to cost you $2 million. I don't know, man. I don't see any reason for you guys to sign Norris or Rose. I really don't. I really don't. I mean, obviously, Jermaine, A plus potential for Jermaine O'Neal, by the way. Do we have any disagreements? I mean, obviously, sign O'Neal, sign Tony Delk because they have potential, but Malik Rose, C minus potential to 71 for $2 million. Ugh. And then, yeah, Moochie is D plus potential. Yeah. That's the smart move for you guys, is to just go with O'Neal and Delk. Certainly not the best draft for either of us. We both have a shitload of money in cap hold right now, though. This is going to be an interesting offseason from this point on. Let's see what happens. So the team player options for me, it's Mashburn and Allen Houston. Some dude named Childress, who's not that bad, but I'd rather look elsewhere in free agency. So, I mean, Houston and Mashburn. Do I need them both? I could let Jamal go to save money and have Latrell Sprewell be my guy. But I think I got to keep those two. For you guys, Penny, Howard, Grant, Corliss Williamson. I mean, Williamson B potential at 22. Grant, I mean, there's no reason for you to not keep all four of them, especially Penny. Yeah, those should be... I don't think there should be any disagreement there. That's the move I would make. So yeah, definitely keep our younger guys. David Robinson's going to hit free agency, though. I could have had Jason Kidd. Fuck me. So the qualifying offers we go. Sprewell, Charlie Ward. I'm good to keep both of them. For you guys, Brian Russell's qualifying offer would be $2 million. Jim Jackson's is $3 million. So let's take a look, because I think you have a more controversial decision to make than I do. It's pretty obvious for me to keep Latrell Sprewell as a great bench option at the very least. But for you guys, Russell and Jackson. Let's take a look at your rosters. So Jackson is kind of a must-have. You don't have a replacement for him. Russell is your starting forward, unless the AI plays Brian Grant there, and if not, you do still have Corliss Williamson behind him. So Russell is your best natural option, but he's not going to get much better and costs about $2 million. So that is the situation that you guys are in. We will do a quick little poll for Russell. Be keep or walk, knowing what you'd have to pay him. But yeah, you have to keep Jim Jackson as expensive as he is. But Russell, there's an argument to keep him. We'll see if anybody agrees with that argument. Again, the poll is up. And for me, I mean, I could drop Sprewell, but what the hell's the point? All right, cool. You guys will be letting Russell walk. Like, if I let Sprewell walk, like, what's the point? You know? Like, that's just great fucking depth. So, all right. It is a done deal. So Russell will be walking for you guys. Jim Jackson, you'll hold on to. So we get to free agency, highlighted by Shaquille O'Neal. He is an RFA, but Shaq is out there. I'm listed as having $4 million in debt. You guys are at 2. We both have a bunch of money on cap hold, though. But this is a fucking monstrous free agent class. Shaq, Robinson, Ewing, Clyde Drexler, Olajuwon. Like, holy shit. Whew. That Christian Laettner's out there. Spreewell's out there right now as an RFA as well. I mean, I don't think you guys could afford Shaq. It looks like you could put in an offer for Shaq. Looks like you could. I don't know if I don't think I'm allowed to, though. Interesting. This is going to be an interesting free agency period, huh?